Okay. We're just going for a walk to Shotton, so we're parking outside the Quay Health Centre. I'm holding the Pocket 3 at a funny angle, so hopefully it's coming out okay. I might lift it a little, or is that too high? That might be better. I'm not sure whether to put the wide angle lens on, but I think it's okay. Yeah, we're in Connah, just having a bit of a walk. This is the place where the market used to be. If you're from Connah, you'll probably remember the Connah market, the backs of the shops. There's the Labour Club just across the way there in the background. And this huge pharmacy shop complex and the medical centre is reasonably new. I mean, it's probably about 10 to 15 years old now, something like that, but it's new to a lot of us. That's the back of where the boathouse used to be. The boathouse now occupying, I think, just the back half, because the rest of it is now a bookmaker's. Is it Corbett's, I think? It's one of the bookmakers anyway. And over this end, you've got the back end of where Dr. Gavin used to live, old man Gavin, and I think, was it Park Hill Road that was here? Because the new inn was roughly there-ish on the main road. And then there were houses behind the new inn, Park Hill Road. And my nan and granddad lived in one, and their garden backed onto Dr. Gavin's old house. So it's in that direction somewhere. I mean, the place over the years has changed a fair amount. You've got like the Connah Funeral Care now, where it used to be contact cars for years, just across the way there. Lloyd Williams has been a heating place for years and years now. Hot stuff and what have you. All of these places, though, over the years have changed several times. Tesco Express, I think that was a one-stop shop. And then you got the vape shop. That used to be the I think it was this one anyway, used to be the old Quay Aquatics place. There was a fella, so I heard anyway, I don't know if it's correct information, but I think he worked in the aquarium at Chester Zoo, and then he set up shop over here. Mark Tammy's offices used to be across the way there. They've gone now. And for absolutely eons, you had Wilton's fruit and veg shop, and one time Fin and Feather were here as well. But I'll just wait for the airdryer to go past. Wilton's here is long gone. The lady shut down probably about 12 to 18 months ago. She got married, and then I think her husband was poorly. Motorworld has gone as well. That's been here for eons, Motorworld, and that has closed down, unfortunately. It's another one that's bit the dust. You got the Civic Hall up the top, and the baths next door, library. Civic Centre's gone now, that's been pulled down. Yeah, the Civic Centre has gone, and also since the last video, I mean, most of this stuff is already in the previous videos I've done, but there's a few little changes here and there on the route. Noticeably one is just up here. The old Summerfield, or Gateways as it was, store has gone. I mean, it's actually gone. It's been demolished. It was turning into a bit of an eyesore, to be fair. See it more in a sec. Just flick across a little, so you can see the houses across the road as well. Some of these might be familiar to ex-residents. That tall house there used to have a tendency to be painted in bright colours at one time, like bright pink and purple and what have you. But yeah, there's the Summerfield site. It's only in recent months that it's been pulled down, but it's gone now. The rumours are that it's going to be Lidl. Those have been the rumours for probably about 15 years. So it may eventually become a Lidl, if the rumours are correct. Cross solicitors across the road here, he's been there for some years. Be interesting to see how this comes out, because I'm just holding this about chest height almost and leaving it to its own devices, so hopefully it's actually recording. Looking at it, it's not recording, just entirely in the sky, so that's a good thing. Coming up on the cenotaph, there's a bit of work going on here at the moment for the new Lidl development. I don't know how it's going to work, because that car park here at the front belongs to the council, and the car park at the back, I'm assuming, is going to belong to Lidl. I'm not quite sure how it all works, to be fair. As always, there's the cenotaph. Like I always say, if it wasn't for these boys, things could be very different in this country now. Always make sure you get your poppy. Heading over the little bridge in Shotton. This is pretty much rat central down here. Got plenty of rats running about, having a sniff round in this water, so I wouldn't suggest you let your kids come down here for a play. Definitely not unsupervised anyway, or they might fetch home a new pet. It's quite peaceful today. It's Sunday. It's about, I'm guessing it's about 3:30. Let's have a look. What a guess, 15:35. This is the old Lloyd's Bank. Cyril Jones for donkey's years. A lot of the properties, as you can see across the road now, are turning into residential. It's kind of a theme really for the area. A lot of the commercial stuff has turned into residential stuff over the years. I think the demise of the steelworks many years ago didn't help much, but we have got new industries that have grown on the D-side industrial estate. I mean, even the job centre's gone. No, I think it's just moved, that's all. It's up by where the swimming baths is now. This used to be Mr. Bevan's next door to the Chinese. Price's Butcher has recently shut down. I know Mr. Thomas was there running it for quite some time. You used to every now and then see Bryn the Butcher in there as well. The guy that used to run it years ago, you know. But he's unfortunately given up now. I just don't think there was the money in it, you know. Which is a shame, because that's another long long-standing business that's gone. I mean, you've got to hand it to Shotton. I mean, it's been through quite a few rough times over the years, and to be fair to Shotton, it's doing all right. You know, it's still hanging on. Yes, there's a lot of beauty parlours and nail parlours and things like that, you know, but at least there's something down here. There's still a few shops for the pensioners to visit. It's a shame about the butchers dying, though, must admit. B&M still here. That used to be Woolworths, as you know. You've got the Gables across the way. It's been there for quite some years. That used to be the Manweb office, just across the road here. Back in the day there was like Manweb and Norweb, and the electricity board was sort of nationalised, and the Manweb office was where you used to go to pay your electricity. All that changed years later because they moved over to a more privatised United Kingdom. Lots of the public industries got put into private hands. For the worse or the better, I don't really know, to be honest. I know that the bus prices and the train prices went flying up, the trains especially, when they got privatised. But you can get deals as well, so it's a tricky one. Let's go for a look up Plymouth Street, shall we? Around the back of the shops. These shops obviously sprung up when the school on the front got shut down. Do you know what? Once upon a time I could remember what it was called, but I can't now. Is it St Ethelwold's? I'm not too sure, I must admit. But there used to be an old Victorian infant school on the back, and I think it was a Victorian junior school on. A Victorian infant school on the front and a Victorian junior school on the back. And I don't know if they amalgamated, but the infant school, as you can see, bit the dust. But the junior school is still here. Well, I say Victorian, they were probably there in the 1910s or something similar. Now as I look ahead here, I can just see nothing but sunshine. Just pure whiteout. So whether the camera can see anything, I must admit, I'm not sure. Usgol Croisati this is now. That's the boys' entrance. 1909, so it was almost Victorian, wasn't it? When did she die? Was it 1901? Only 8 years out. It was a good guess, wasn't it? Ish. Birds are having a shout around here. Head on further up. Oh, look at all those old chimneys. So there would have been at one point a fireplace in the classrooms, I'm assuming, in each one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 six chimneys. Back in 1909. There are a few nice houses around here. If you keep on going up to the top, you get towards Taliesin and the school, Taliesin. That too has changed over the years. There used to be a school called Uscola Bryn with Taliesin next door, and Uscola Bryn was a school for children with special needs. But that has changed. been demolished, and the new Taliesin school has been built in its place. It was just a quick little walk this today because mother-in-law's thinking of buying a property and wanted to see if you can walk from the doctor's to it. Hello, Puss. Look at the puss cat. Isn't he lovely? He's wary though. Now for the can of mackerel, might be a different thing. Right, I'm just walking into direct sunlight still here, so as I reach this Kingsway crossroads I might pause it for a sec. Catch up with you guys later.